So, according to my phone, it's 85 degrees out there with 65% humidity. I was out there maybe 10 minutes. The stuff I picked has wilted. I picked some cilantro. I have a few snow peas, some Swiss chard, limp cilantro, a few raspberries, one sun gold tomato, and I picked a purple onion. The chives are kind of overtaking it, along with a morning glory that comes back every year, and I just pull it up where I don't want it. So my plans to go to this garden got destroyed because I overslept. I slept almost 9 hours. It's almost 12:30 now. I woke up around noon, a few minutes before noon. So, and I'm not going to go out and be miserable in a garden at this time of the day. I don't know if you saw in the video, it looks like I have vine borers already in my delicata squash out there. I'm so annoyed right now. So I'm gonna have to dig for my BT and mix it up, and the syringe I bought, I have no idea where they are now, and see if I can save those plants, or maybe I'll just take a knife to them. And you can bury, you can try and kill them with a knife through the vine, and then bury what's left of the stem to see if it survives. Or you can use BT and try and kill them that way. I may just take my knife out there real quick before they totally destroy those plants, if I can find. Yeah, it is so hot out there. I don't want to go back out there, but I think I will. So it looks like they're only attacking the delicata squash, which is why I usually just end up going to Trader Joe's and buying some, because they always attack those. Okay. I'm gonna wash up all my stuff, make me some iced coffee, and yeah, eat my breakfast. It's so hot, and it looks like about half or more of my persimmons have dropped off the one little tree. That's one reason why I don't do it myself, because I always lose some before harvest. I had to turn the fan on. It is just getting too hot in here. Can't handle it. So I forgot I had a couple of asparagus, little ones in there in the fridge, and my bell pepper. So I chopped some of that up too, along with about half of the purple onion and the other stuff I picked today. I'm going to put some of the green tops of the onion in there after that stuff gets cooked a little bit. And then I'm going to wash all this Swiss chard in the Malabar spinach and some cilantro in there. Wilty, sad cilantro. It hasn't even been picked that long. It's just so hot out there. It's almost ripe. I'm gonna eat it anyway. They are ripening so slow. I have a strawberry I picked yesterday too. It is not looking good on that side. Just gonna dip it in a little sugar. I just brushed my teeth, so both those things weren't too great. Yeah. Not good to eat slightly sweet food right after you brush your teeth. When it cools down some, I might plant some more delicata squash if I can find some seed. I'm sure I have some, even if it's old seed, just in case they all die. I hate vine borers, and I've tried everything. I've tried the aluminum foil on the stem. I've tried cardboard around it. I've tried everything. It doesn't work. The one thing I haven't tried though is Coband. That stuff that you use in the hospital or a lab to wrap your... I might do that. I'm so tired of... I just don't like using plasticky stuff in the garden. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, I might just see if I can get some Coband, because I'm so sick of them. And I don't like using chemicals in the garden, especially like 7 and other stuff. It's kind of late for the ones that are out there though already. I have to wash my cilantro. So I think I'm going to go out in little intervals through the day, like 10 minutes, and pull some weeds, repot some stuff. I have 3 pots out there I need to pot up. One with a nigella, one with dill. I have so much dill out there. One with one of Chewy's little flowers. I don't know what that is. So now that it's sprouted, the one has gotten bigger, and the leaves, the inner leaves, look almost like a Cosmo. So I'm not really sure what it is. It's no longer telling me they're Sweet Williams. So at least that one. So I don't know what it is. If you know what it is, let me know. I'm really curious. I have no idea what it could be. I'm trying to think what else is like ferny like that. It has the long, slender leaves, and then that one that's bigger than the other 2 has, it looks like Cosmo, or maybe, I don't think it's Nigella. The leaves, I don't think the leaves are, no, they're not long like that. I don't know what it is. Could it be cardinal flower? I have to look. I don't know. So here's my breakfast. It's just an egg scramble. I put a little Parmesan cheese in there and iced coffee. It's mostly vegetables and cilantro. So I just looked up cardinal flower seedlings. I think that might be what Chewy's memorial flowers are, which is fine. I don't have any red flowers out there, so yeah, there might be some zinnias that are gonna be red out front, but we'll see. So I'm getting ready to go to Tractor Supply and get some plant stakes. There's so much work out there, but it's so hot. So I'm gonna go get some plant stakes. I think I'm gonna stake some of the outer sunflowers too that are out there, because they're kind of exposed on the side yard. It's beyond my house, so it's gonna get hit by the wind when they get taller, and I'm afraid they're not going to be standing. So I think I'm gonna stake the outer ones. Also, I wanted to go over, so today is 6 months on YouTube. Thank you all for all those people who are watching my videos and the ones who comment. Some people comment every day, and I really appreciate it. It helps, it's supposed to help the algorithm and get it out to other people when you comment, so I really appreciate that. So I started December 21st of last year, and I didn't get monetized until I think sometime in January. So I didn't make any money in December. I made some in January, but not enough to get an actual, not enough for YouTube to actually pay me, because you have to have at least $100 of revenue for them to pay you. So I got 0 December, 0 January. In February, I got $177.74. In March, I got $149.80. In April, I got $135.72. And May, I'm getting 0. So you get paid the month after it happens. So it's delayed a month. So if you're a YouTuber or wanting to start, it gives you an idea of how hard it is for small channels to make money doing this. So I didn't start out doing this to make money, so I'm not upset. I'm actually kind of shocked that I made any money at all. So I have right now, today I have 2,114 subscribers. It's gone up a couple over the last couple days. My current estimated revenue for today was $96.49. So I missed it. I missed getting paid by like $4, which I think is hilarious. Oh, so oh well. I do appreciate everyone who does let the ads run a little bit. So my very first video, I talked about it a little bit on the video yesterday. This is the one I posted, the first one, my very first one, December 21st. And I was feeling really down about all the stuff that was going on. And I'm not going to get political, but I wanted a distraction from all the stuff going on. And doing a YouTube video takes up a lot of my time. So that's good. That's a good thing. Keeps me off, keeps me from going off a cliff, reading news, watching news videos. I'm just over it all. So I do keep up on the news. I do know what's going on. But there comes a time when you just need to walk away and save save yourself. Save your sanity is what I was trying to think of. Anyway, so I'm so glad that you all who do watch my videos still come back and watch and encourage me to keep making videos and tell me that you enjoy them and you like the peacefulness. I try not to talk out there for a couple reasons. So when you're listening to the birds, do you really want to hear my annoying voice? And I don't want my neighbors hearing me and wondering, has the old lady lost her mind? She's talking to herself out there. Yeah. Plus I think it's, so I do watch some videos and sometimes they will play music when they're out, like walking in nature, and I don't like it. The same with when they're driving somewhere to go somewhere and it's pretty scenery and they play YouTube music. Don't like it. So I don't do it on my videos. I usually will fast forward through it no matter how pretty the scenery is, because I find it annoying, I guess, that they're playing music. I don't like it. So some people might. They have a lot more views than me and a lot more subscribers, so I guess they like it. People like that, but so anyway, my very first video, I keep getting off track, was on December 21st. It was 21 minutes long. My estimated revenue, the revenue from that was only $1.43. I think it's from people who watched it recently, because yeah, I wasn't monetized back then. It's really sad that I wasn't, because that was the most views I've ever had on any one video. I don't think that's ever going to happen again. It's kind of sad, but yeah. The average view time on that video was 4 minutes and 20 seconds. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. And I think some of my current videos are the same way. People get bored. And somebody commented on my video, I think from yesterday, and said, maybe if I did some kind of intro at the beginning, that people would watch longer or subscribe. But I don't know. Do you want me to, and I kind of did that in the beginning, I think. Told people who I was. I'm Kathleen, and I'm retired. I've been retired a little over 2 years now. Almost 2.5 now. And I'm trying to save money in order to travel and do some things I want to do. And I'm growing a garden, which is super expensive, but I do try to save as many seeds as I can. I also like trying new varieties. And I have clay soil, so I have to amend it. Otherwise, and I do grow a lot in grow beds, and the soil depletes. That's why I try to put all my food scraps and the garden scraps into the soil, so I don't have to buy as much compost every year. It is expensive. I don't know if I'm really saving that much money. I do know that I'm getting mostly organic. I'm getting organic food most of the time. I have in the past resorted to non-organic insect control things when I get frustrated. But usually I don't do anything, or I pick the bugs off. I saw yesterday I had some Japanese beetles. I only saw one. But if I see more than that, I have a jug that's cut off, and I'll put some soapy water in there and knock the Japanese beetles or squash bugs or whatever I see out there into the soapy water. So I try not to use stuff that's bad for me. I can't really afford organic vegetables usually. And around here in Kentucky, they don't look too good anyway. If you go to the stores, none of the produce here in this state look good. I really miss living in Nevada and Arizona because the fruit and the vegetables used to look so much better. And I know they use pesticides out there, but the stuff just was fresher. It tasted better. Yeah, not so much here. I don't think I've had a decent orange since I moved out east. That's just a fact. They're pale and tasteless, and they're not sweet. Sometimes I can get those little mandarin oranges, is it mandarin? The cuties. Sometimes they're okay if they're not already rotten. So I've been trying to grow my own stuff. I can't really grow citrus here though, unless I build a greenhouse, which I'm not gonna do, or pull it into the house every winter, which I'm not gonna do. I don't know how I got off on that. Anyway, so I got a bunch of 4-foot stakes and 2 5-foot. I got $5 and something off for having a membership. Got 47 cents off all this, the little stake, the short stakes, the 4-foot stakes, and 63 cents off the bigger ones. No, I didn't. Weird. I got 47 cents off each of the 4-foot, and then I got 63 cents off one of the 5-foot and 61 cents off of the other 5-foot. Isn't that weird? Why was there a 2 cent difference? So weird. Anyway, the 4-foot ones only cost me $2.52 each. So they'll eventually rot, but I do try to put them up in the fall, late fall, winter, so they last longer. I've had some of the stakes, the older stakes, for years. Probably over 10 years. They are rotting, but they're still there and still useful. So I'm gonna go out and replace the zinnia stake that has the big 8-foot silly looking, it's too tall for that plant. I'm gonna go cut some twine and go out there and do the zinnia first. So it was covered and it still got, I think those are squash bugs, eggs. I'm gonna move this. So it's 89 degrees outside right now. I think the humidity's gone down to only 56% though. So I am going to eat my pizza. It's warming up in the air fryer right now. I added some ham and a little bit of my bell pepper from the garden. I overcooked it just a tad bit. But I probably wasn't going to eat the crust anyway, not this part. So it's perfectly fine. I didn't add any cheese to it, which I normally probably would have. But the cheese is getting low. And I still have, 9 days left in the month, I think. Yeah, I think it's 9 days. So I'm going to go eat it. So I'm going to go out now. I've eaten. I'm going to attempt to cut some of the lower limbs off my Yoshino cherry out front. So the guy who mows my lawn can get under it with the mower. I noticed there were some broken branches on my little peach tree. And I think the last time he came, he broke some of the branches off, trying to mow around it. So the thing that I have to cut bushes with, I can use on small limbs, I think up to 1/2 inch. So it may be too late for some of those branches. I may have let it go too far. So I'll see. So when I was close to the peach tree, I could smell them. I could smell the peaches. So I decided to pick some of the ones that were getting close. This one's getting kind of soft. This one's a little soft too. This one is looking really rough. I might cut into this one tonight. Had to come in for another break. It's warm out there. I'm cutting up the tree limbs now. I'm curious as to what's inside this peach because it does not look good. So I'm gonna wash it, peel it, and see if there's any bugs in there. I won't do it on camera in case there's something gross in there. So sadly, all but one of those had maggots in them. So gross. So I have them bagged up. I think I'm gonna spray the ones that still look good. I had to toss the one I cut because it wasn't ripe yet, but it was the only one that didn't look like it was infested with anything. So any that don't look bad, I am going to spray really good. It's been raining so much that I only got to spray a couple times. So I'm gonna go out there right now, pull off all the ones that still look good, and throw the other ones in a bag, tie them real tight, and throw them away. So I picked 5 that kind of look bad. So some of my peaches last year, that one looks really bad, looked kind of rough, but there was nothing wrong with them. I don't know, I may have to toss this one. I got over 30 peaches last year that were perfectly fine. I mean, they weren't blemish free, but yeah, I think they just didn't get sprayed enough. So I went out and bagged up most of the tree limbs. I do have a few more to go, but I'm exhausted, so I will wait and try and get up early tomorrow and finish. It's after 8. So I'm going to warm up the stuff I took out of the freezer earlier, the seafood boil, the shrimp boil, whatever it was. And I'm gonna eat it for dinner. Then I'm gonna shower, take a quick shower, because I'm just gonna get sweaty again tomorrow, but I don't wanna go. I didn't want this in my bed. So yeah, I'm going to take a quick shower after I eat and quit sweating. And then I'll edit this video and put it out for tomorrow. So I need to find out, that's attractive, isn't it? I need to find out what temperature you can do your driveway at, because not only does it not have to be raining, it has to be a certain temperature, and I can't remember, so I need to figure that out. It's supposed to get in the 90s the next few days, so I don't know if that's optimal weather. Even though it's supposed to be dry, that might be too hot to do my driveway. You could probably see in the last video I posted where I showed I got almost all of those tree limbs in that one giant bag. I thought about putting them out in the backyard to just decay where the ground is dipping, where the pool used to be, but it's full, it's all so bug bitten. The leaves, I don't know what's been eating it, and I just decided I'm gonna put it in the trash because I don't know what's in there. So I'll finish that up tomorrow. Anyway, you probably saw where my driveway was really bad. It was is getting it's getting down to the gravel. So I need to fix it this year, one way or another. So I am going to find out what the optimal temperature is that it has to be outside and start working on that soon. Hopefully the weather cooperates. Okay, well, thank you all for watching. Take care. Bye.